All right, well, what's up, guys? We're back again with another Ground Up podcast, another
Hey
episode.
guys.
With us today is the very beautiful longtime friend of ours, Heather Barion.
Woo!
And
Welcome,
I
welcome.
thought it was gonna. Hey
Yeah.
guys. Hey guys. Nice to see you
Hi
again.
Heather. Yeah,
how are you
welcome to
doing
the
today, Heather?
podcast.
Oh, I
This is
thought you.
so nice, like to see everyone. Like you didn't really age. I think all of you like just grew like facial hair anywhere.
No, that's a lie there.
Yes,
I
I have
I
facial
Really?
hair.
I
Are
grew
you
like
sure?
5 years. I don't know. I look 30.
I don't think so.
No, I have to say right
Okay,
off the
okay,
bat.
because
Yeah.
okay, but I have to say it's a pleasure to like be with the stars of Pumped Up Kicks.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Still remember that.
Please,
Damn.
please
Oh,
don't,
no.
please don't
I remember that
let us
because I
remember that again.
I remember watching it not too long ago, and it's just a stuff. And I wanted to know like what was your grade back then? Like,
Oh,
You know
who
what?
watched that? Who was the teacher who watched
We
that?
we we passed.
I think
We
that was-
passed.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
That's
it's
very
yeah, that's
important.
it.
I
Is
think we passed, yeah.
Yeah,
Since
yeah.
we're
We
here
made
now,
it.
but-
We made it.
Yeah.
For
With
sure,
what
for
factor
sure.
though? With the craziness?
No, I think it's just our charisma. You know
Yeah.
how charismatic we are.
It was all Gabe
Okay.
right there. Sorry, voice
Really?
crack
No,
there, but
I just wanted to say right off the bat, I feel like even though we're like the hosts of this podcast, it feels like Heather's the real YouTuber.
right,
The,
right.
the perfect lights,
You gotta
and
be
she looks
kidding
good
me.
and
Oh,
everything.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
no.
Keep up daw tayo. Keep up.
I know. I only have
Well,
this
Next
little
episode.
reflector here, which I don't know. It looks like
The
a,
twist is I'm actually the owner of Rayan's YouTube channel.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah,
Media
but
manager.
that, well, you got it, Gabe. So that's really nice. So I think you guys have to react to that video, though. The pumped up kicks.
You
If
know,
the
I
viewers
think
don't
that's
know
a
what
good
I'm talking
idea,
about,
yeah.
you have to link it down the description
Sige.
below. Like,
More of that.
They'll
More
see
of
how-
that later. Soon.
okay,
Oh my
okay,
God.
sure.
Well, Heather, what's new with you? I mean, it's been like you said, it's been like maybe it's about 2 years. I think it's been about 2 years now. But
Yeah, I've
what's
seen
new
you
with
guys in 2018, right?
yeah.
The last hangout.
That's the last time we saw each other. Yeah,
A very short hangout. Too
we
bad.
drank our hearts out, if I remember correctly.
Oh my gosh. Like, but I didn't get the chance to like chat to you guys, like each
No,
one of
yeah, no, we didn't
Yeah,
really talk
that's
that much because we were a lot. There was a lot of people.
there was a lot of things going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's good. I mean, quarantine's happening and I don't know what to say. I think like it's been crazy up in here cuz
Right.
it's the numbers of the deaths and the cases are not going down here in Oman. Oh, by the way, I'm here in Oman, guys. So like
By the way, yeah, Heather is. an
yeah,
Amman.
by the way, you guys, I'm not in
Just
the
so you know.
Philippines or going to Canada. I'm not doing any of that. So basically today, like 50% of the offices are back with a regular schedule, like 8 to 5 or 8 to 6, which is for me a bit ridiculous. Like no offense to the Oman government, but the number is not going down, and for them to like open the offices, like I understand the economy is going down and whatever, but the safety wise, like I don't understand. Like if I would run my own country, okay, that's a good question. Like, if you would run your own country right now during like this pandemic or whatever, what would you do as a president or a mayor or whatever?
That's
Right.
Right?
That's
Would-
a good
wouldn't-
question. That's
Wouldn't you just lock down the whole city for like 14 days, which is the minimum requirement for like quarantine thing, and then
Yeah.
everyone will be like
yeah,
sick
yeah.
free? I hope. I
Right.
don't know.
You know what?
But,
if I
yeah,
ran a
so-
country, I'd probably be done by now. So
Oh,
you guys should answer that.
Exactly.
yeah. But in my case, maybe I did the same things that our mayor, Mayor Benjamin Magalang, shout out by the way, our best mayor. He's actually being somewhat a leading example in this COVID-19 suppression or something. He started to lessen the cases or like being able to do steps before the thing happened. Like when was it? When did it start? Like March second week, right?
March
Or second
like
first
Feb
week,
last
March.
week.
right? So
Yeah,
our
March.
our mayor was actually preemptively making measures already. So if you know Panagbenga, I don't know if you know Panagbenga, but it's actually a big festival here, and it happens from February to March, April, and stuff like that. And for us to lock down the entire city, and that big revenue that we can get from the tourists and stuff like that, we
Yeah.
Mayor Magaling actually just had that shut down for just from February. So yeah, maybe I'd just do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how's life there in Oman though?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
is it crazy?
Oh,
Or
okay. In what
what's
terms
things like?
though? It's still quiet, man.
I don't know. Like in America, things are pretty crazy right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
For sure,
Well,
for
I
sure.
guess like I can't remember life before quarantine, you guys.
You know, it feels like nothing changed. Honestly, I'm at home all
What
the
do you
time,
mean?
so it's like
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
no.
I can't remember I think I'm the same with you, Gabe, but
Mm.
having the option to like go out if you want to, yeah, that's right off like that's gone after
Right.
this, right?
Yeah,
Wait.
So,
same here.
but
Before
yeah,
we, sorry to cut you off, but I just wanted to ask Heather,
yeah, it's
what are
fine, it's
you,
fine.
what exactly are you like doing before the lockdown? Like, what were you working on?
Do you want me to start like where we left
Like,
off
cause
after
the last
graduating?
time,
Yeah,
yeah, if possible,
Yeah,
cause
wait.
all we heard was that you became an organizer, events organizer from,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think Jollibee was the biggest thing, maybe, yeah,
Okay,
and then
yeah, yeah.
That
after
we
that,
heard.
yeah, that we heard,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
biggest
yeah,
thing that we
yeah,
heard.
yeah,
I don't know.
That's the
Maybe
only
maybe,
thing that you heard, I think.
yeah,
Just
maybe.
kidding. Well, okay, so after graduating from like 10th grade, I had like my grade 11 and 12 here in Amman as well. Guess what, guys? It was online too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Nice.
yeah, so
okay.
college was online too.
Mm.
It was a crazy route actually, the college thing, because I wasn't sure what course that I wanted to take right off graduating.
Yeah.
So I know I was interested in media though, but I don't know. I'm such a dumbass and I didn't focus on it. Like I was, and then I tried it. I tried short courses, ICT. I tried AutoCAD, guys. The
Oh,
one for
damn,
engineering.
AutoCAD
Oh,
is
Lord.
really interesting.
Yeah,
That
man,
that rings
it was the
familiar.
worst like few months of my life. Just kidding. No, I had fun. I had fun, but I knew that when I finished, I wasn't gonna commit to it like in long term. So okay, I was like, okay, what's next after taking those short courses? It wasn't like college, like 4 years or 3 years. It was just short
Right.
courses. So, and then after that, I enrolled for my for human resource course for some
Mhm.
reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. But then after that, I got so bored. And then I realized, like, duh, it's mass communication that I really want, and I don't know why I've been skipping it. So that's what I took. I took online as well. So my life has been like online when it comes to like studying,
Mm.
like after graduating with you guys, newbies after like the quarantine has forced them to like go online, right? Like with the studies, and I'm
Yeah.
like noobs.
That's nothing new. That's nothing new
Yeah,
for
like
you.
nothing new for me. And then right after that, at the moment I don't have a full-time job, guys. So I try to do like part-time jobs, but it's kind of hard, like with COVID,
Oh my god.
with COVID
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, same with you, Gabe. I'm hoping to look for another job after Miss Corona disappears.
Right.
Hopefully soon. So that's it. Yeah, with work-wise, I had an opportunity with Jollibee and what's this thing? The online thing. It's a my work was for consultants, so I had to go to new
Wait,
businesses
sorry,
and
I
help
didn't
them
get that.
out.
Can you repeat that,
Yeah,
Heather?
it's
You
kind of
worked
like
as a consultant. Sorry.
I worked in a consultant company, so they had to send me with different businesses to track and to check what's their update and what's their status. So, but guess what, guys?
What?
I was still a secretary like until
Damn.
then. Like, do you remember me? Do you remember me being a
Yeah,
Forever.
of
secretary
course, of
Yeah.
in
course, yeah.
elementary school
Right,
Oh,
right,
and
I
until
didn't
high
remember.
school, guys?
right,
Oh
right.
my gosh! Like,
Secretary of
I
the
so
Year every year.
The
I
most
know. And then
organized person I've ever met
oh,
in
thank you
high school.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. But I was still a secretary by then in the consultants company. I was the secretary of the CEO right there, and he sent me to a bunch of like small businesses. Like in that was one Jollibee. I stayed Jollibee and checked every progress. And then after that, there's this online store that wanted to open in Oman. So, but then after that, like I had to quit or I had to stop. Well, it was a mutual thing. Besides with the visa thing, but I wasn't really like satisfied, I guess. Okay, if you want to be practical, like okay, like, you gotta continue, right? But then I was having my doubts with it, and then at the same time, they decided for me as well because they couldn't give me like this working visa, which you need to stay there. So after that, I didn't have any contact with them, and then a bunch of like part-time jobs from there, more on like events. Events. So like I became like an English teacher, you guys, for a while. But for this, like it's like a
Hey.
private tutor.
Oh,
Or
we have
Interesting.
something in
Hey.
common.
Something in common. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. Ran does that
What?
too.
Yeah, I am
Are you
actually,
serious?
yeah, I'm actually an ESL
I
tutor as
miss
well right
it.
now. Yeah,
I miss that, man. Wait,
right.
what age though? Mine is like a kid,
Yeah,
like
it's the same, but
8 to.
yeah, it's 8 or maybe seven to
Oh, okay, okay.
um 30 to 40. Yeah, somewhat
Oh,
there.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, basically that's it. And then she was like a Arabic speaker, and then her favorite word was when she learned at first was where is because I'd be like where is so
Oh,
I hope she remembers me, but I doubt it because she was a little
you're
girl
a
back then.
you're a mean
So
teacher,
yeah,
huh?
that's it.
Isn't it cute to teach
I'm not a
kids?
mean teacher. I'm too like
Nice.
I'm not strict. Like I'm not nice too, but but I'm so
Laid
playful.
back?
I think that's
Right.
it.
Oh,
Right.
Playful. Like I would, yeah. She would just enjoy her time with me. I mean, not to brag, okay, but enjoy her time with me with the play factor. Because I would give her the play time, and she just like tell me like, can we play now? Can we play now? But we haven't started the lesson that day, so. Anyway, so that's what's been going on. So Jollibee thing is finished. Everyone is asking me about that. Like they thought I'm still working at
Because I
Jollibee
think
or whatever.
that's what everyone heard. That's the only thing I think. 'Cause,
Mm.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. I
don't have any
agree.
updates yet with you. But that's great. And you
Yeah,
mentioned like I was always wondering, like you mentioned studying online. How's the life of
yeah,
studying online? Like you don't get to meet your classmates or anything like that? Your professor?
yeah. Like we had this group chat before, like in WhatsApp, but then like each semester you change it, right? Like
Right.
you change the classes and everything. So there's no like and they're like not in my age group, by the way. They're either
Yeah.
younger than me or older than me. Like
There.
most of them are older than me and working, which is great because that's amazing actually for them to continue in any means possible. But it's so different to at first I hated it, like when I was still in high school, like 11 and 12, I was like, what is this? Like, I have no motivation to finish and everything. But then, it was based in America, by the way. So the teachers
Oh.
would call. It was such an embarrassing thing because there would be like overdues because I'm so lazy and I don't have any push to continue. But then they would like call or email like the parents,
Damn.
and like
No
say
way.
like, yeah, they would really check up on you, and with regards like exams, they would have this lockdown browser, like you can't go to any other sites to search for answers. So it's
Oh.
kind of like, yeah, because most of them would say like, oh, that's so easy, you get to check questions or whatever. But yeah, they upgraded since the first one, I think.
Mm.
That's
Right.
why they
Right.
had this lockdown browser and all. But
That's
it's fine, I would recommend it. Like if I had a kid in the future, I would consider it because I enjoyed my handling my time like by myself, or I just got used to it. I don't know. Like, can you imagine like not having a boundary between studying and having and just having fun? Because all the time you have the modules coming up, the lessons are just there that you can do anytime.
Within
I don't
reach.
know. So yeah, yeah, exactly. So what I would do is I just work my ass off and try to finish every lesson, and then after I finish every lesson, that's the time I can enjoy. So it's crazy.
Go
That's
out
crazy.
and party.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
With the free time that
do
I
people
have.
party in Oman? I mean, when I
Yeah.
was in high school, I was such just like a chill kid, so I didn't know if people
Mm,
partied or anything
mm.
like that.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Like,
Sabi mo eh.
I think Alan just came in Oman, right? Like recently, we
Mm,
didn't see each other with your girlfriend. Shout out to you.
mm. Yeah,
Oh,
we didn't get to see each other like several
Yeah, we
times now.
didn't. It's always such a bad schedule for me
Mm-hmm.
meeting you guys. That's why the only hope to meet you guys is in the Philippines when I'm on
I mean,
vacation.
Alan's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be farther away from us now since he's gonna be
Oh
moving to
man.
Canada. So
Oh yeah,
Fine.
yeah, yeah.
Visit
That's
us,
too
diba?
bad.
Baka ano.
Visit you in Canada?
no, no, don't mind Alan. Just come here into the Philippines.
Yeah.
Wow.
Live and be.
And then we'll do the Zoom thing and or this Discord thing.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
this like a gaming thing or
Yeah, kind of,
no?
kind of.
used for gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I looked at the logo, because Ryan told me we're gonna do this through
Right.
that app.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this is definitely a gaming app.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
I'm so sorry though. It
So
was
that's it.
pressure for you to, adjust from what our preference were.
No, no, no,
we,
no,
we
no. It's fine. It's fine.
yeah.
You
So-
adjusted the schedule at the first place because I was like, yeah, I'm so down with the schedule. I don't know if you told him like I was down to do it, but then he replied like, okay, I hope you're down tonight. I'm like, I
Mm.
ain't ready tonight, but I want to do it, but I'm
that's
not
very
ready.
for you.
No,
Yeah.
no problem.
But he was
We're
so
all
kind.
free.
Ryan,
Yeah,
he
we
was always
adjusted.
been
Oh,
so
Ryan's
kind,
best.
honestly. Like honestly, like do you like? I wanna remember. I wanna think of all the memories that. Okay, do you believe that we have like distinct memories of each other that we can remember or we can't
Right. Yeah,
remember?
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I kind of want to know what you guys remember. What memories do you have like with me back in high school or elementary?
Well,
Well,
wait.
go ahead, Alan, because I think Alan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alan,
Oh
Alan.
wow, so Alan, you go ahead, man. You gotta talk.
Memories. I think
Yeah, it's a hard question actually.
mm, it's very vague, but I remember like
Go
when
ahead.
it came to girl problems, I think I approached you first.
Oh my gosh,
I think-
yeah.
Especially
You
with
were so
Ariel.
cute.
It's the three of us, diba? It was
Yeah, yeah,
Ariel and I and then you. I think
yeah, yeah.
and during recess, I think we'd always be together. Mhm. I can't
Yeah,
remember
we
any
would.
specific memory. I mean, the specific memory that I remember you in is the band that we had together.
The
That's the
elephant
one that pops
band.
up into
Yeah.
mind. Diba?
Right.
Oh
we used,
yeah,
we
the
used to jam and
prompting.
sing all along. Do you remember what song did we
Exactly.
sing? Uh,
It was
was
Paramore,
all-
definitely.
Paramore,
Yeah.
the main, right?
What?
The feels.
Oh yeah,
Paramore and the main.
I was slipping away
Into your arms.
into your arms. I
Yeah.
can't remember. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then what was the Paramore
Yeah, so
thing? I
cute.
have to remember. It was, okay.
My
Anyway,
heart,
so
my heart by
my
Paramore.
heart. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Right. Speaking of past connections,
Okay.
maybe the thing that I don't know. I know everyone knows this. We had the
Okay.
thing when we were kids.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Right.
this is juicy.
And
right,
Oh
right.
my
yeah,
gosh,
I was
yeah,
I
yeah.
was actually into Heather for quite a long time there. I actually opened
Oh
up
yeah.
I opened up
Uh-oh.
this I opened up this kind of feeling that I had before with my parents as well as you. Right? I don't know
That's
when.
amazing,
I don't know when, but
You were
I
such
remember I gave you a rosary which I bought from
Yeah.
Gala Church. It was between
God,
the
the
two
church.
church
Haven't heard that in
Yeah.
a while.
It was a pink.
It was
with
yeah.
diamonds.
with the diamond
loved
thing,
it.
right? Yeah, I don't know if you still
Yeah.
have it, but
I still
for me,
have
it's the most memorable thing that I had with you because I
That's
was
so cute.
yeah, and
Yeah, you
then
had it with a rose and a letter. By
right,
the way, yeah,
Wow.
for
yeah,
just
Super
for
romantic.
your girl, yeah, just for your girlfriend, this is like a past thing,
yeah.
alright? So
This is just a
shout
past
out to
thing.
you and
Yeah,
your girlfriend Gabe. Like shout out to you guys. Hope
yeah.
to meet
Oh,
you guys soon.
speaking of
Yeah,
relationships and
definitely.
how are you?
Okay.
Like,
Who's
do you have?
making Heather blush?
Yeah, right.
What
Do
do
you
you
Mm-hmm.
have
mean? Okay, hold on,
anyone
hold
That
on.
special?
special someone.
Yeah.
No, wait, hold on. Can we go back to that? Because I remember like
Oh sure.
we
Oh
had
sure.
the seven,
Right.
yeah, the 7357,
Right.
which is my name,
Right.
on the back of your shirt
Right.
for the
JDI.
dance competition.
Right.
Yeah,
JDI.
yeah,
Wow.
JDI. I
Right.
remember the name.
I
Yeah.
was
Wasn't
really
that the sweetest thing? You
right.
know? That's
I
Rain is still that sweet, you know.
yeah. I bet. I bet.
Yeah,
I
but
bet.
yeah, I that 737 thing was, the peak of my how would I even how would I even forget that? Like
That's so sweet.
I devoted like a part of my time in really courting you. But we were kids.
Yeah.
We were
We
dumb
were
thing.
kids.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were kids.
And
Yeah. I was
Such a
I was
sweet
such
guy.
a yeah, you were such a sweet guy and I was just like in shock. I remember ignoring
Yeah,
you
I'm an
right
asshole
after
now,
you
so
told me.
sorry.
No,
Oh no.
Just kidding, just kidding. Anyway.
oh no.
Just kidding.
Cue
Yeah.
music.
Disclaimer, you like, ladies, it's not my
No, no, no,
fault.
no, no, not really that kind of.
No, I just remember like I think it's because we started like way back like first grade or something. Do you
Right,
remember
yeah.
Walkman?
Right, yeah.
You remember Walkman with Daryl?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
We shared
used
that.
to hang out,
Yeah.
the three of
The
us
three
when
of
we were like
us.
kids.
Yeah.
During
I
recess,
still
hiding the
remember that.
Walkman to miss science teacher. It's so funny because like
But
I can remember Grahera. I
yeah,
think.
Grahera, right. Yeah, yeah,
Do
correct,
you remember
correct.
the desk with like you can insert
Yeah, you can
things
put
inside?
things under
Oh,
and then
man.
we could just
we would yeah, we would feel like a rebel and like, oh
Right.
gosh, like Miss Grares, you're the Walkman, hide the Walkman, whatever.
Right,
It's
right.
kind of like a MP3 player now.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I think that's the reason why like we went like we started like way back and then you eventually grew through puberty.
Right.
So that's
Maybe.
I
why.
was a
But
small kid back then, huh?
yeah,
Mhm.
you were. But now I don't know. I just be like looking
He's
up all
actually
the time with you
6'5"
guys.
already. He's 6'5", yeah.
I'm just a 5, right? What? Are you kidding me? Are you 6'5" right now?
He doesn't
Oh
look
my
like it, but
gosh,
he
wow.
is, yeah.
No, I remember like his brother was like tall as well. Like maybe.
His brother actually got small. He's just 5'2" now.
Are you serious? Rayan, whoa, that's amazing.
I have no words.
You have your green hoodie, like this
Right.
sweatshirt.
Oh,
with
damn.
oh my gosh, that's your
Like,
trademark hoodie.
yeah.
Like everyone had their trademark
My
hoodies,
favorite hoodie
right?
back then, yeah. Wow, you
The
still
green
remember
one?
that. That's amazing.
I
You
just
didn't
remember you
remember
just creeping
that?
out on me in
Heather
the hallway.
remembered
Just
it
kidding.
for
Damn.
What?
All right.
Heather remembered it for you. Your trademark hoodie.
Right.
Yeah, you had as well, Alan. Like I
Really?
think it was the Vans one, and Gabe also had. Everyone had like trademark hoodies.
Signature.
Oh,
My signature
I
was
did.
the sweaty
Yeah.
hoodie all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. Wait. How
Well,
about you
you-
guys, Heather and Gabe? What was your
Oh,
Yeah.
thing?
yeah. I remember one thing, but you go, Gabe.
Yeah.
Well, what I remember, I think last year I actually found the letter you gave me.
Oh
Can't
man.
remember. Yeah, it was like a long ass letter, and it's like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
I
we were
remember.
graduating. We were graduating that time, so you gave me a letter because we were practically close in high school.
We were.
Oh, were
My
we?
awesome half. Remember?
Yeah. We even like we had WhatsApp. WhatsApp.
Oh yeah. What's up,
Conversation.
chat? Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. No,
After high school, right? Or during? During too.
I think
yeah.
during and after.
Okay, hold on. I remember one thing, and I want to say it before I forget. Okay, so I remember the first day that you went to our school. I gave you a post-it note.
First day of school.
First, I am not sure. I just gave you a post-it note. Don't you remember that thing? I can remember.
No,
I'm sure
I
it's-
still have some of the post-it notes. It's actually just right there, but no, I
Oh
don't
my
remember
God.
the first.
I
day,
gave
though.
you on the first day. I passed you a post-it note, but I forgot what was. It's like
Oh, I think,
think
you,
it's
you said hi. I think I vaguely
Oh.
remember.
yeah,
Yeah, I
hi,
was
or like
giving a
welcoming you
post-it
to our class.
Yeah.
Man, I don't
The
know why I did
secretary's
that.
welcome.
Yeah, secretary's welcome. International secretary. Oh my god. When I was secretary in my job, I was like, oh man, the cycle's not gonna end, is it? Just gonna be the
It seems,
secretary of
aren't you
everyone.
having fun? No, well,
I
you
don't
know,
know. Yeah.
I'm not
I mean, I
saying that.
passed that. It
Yeah.
is fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. And then, oh wait, oh my gosh, I remember the blue Aeropostale wallet that you gave me. Do you remember that?
I
thing?
gave you a
You
wallet.
You forgot. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
asking.
yeah.
I
And
gave
then
you a
there's a
wallet.
letter.
Yeah.
You gave me, yeah, yeah. And then there's a letter inside. That's all it.
I'm sorry. I was such a
That's
corny
there.
guy back then. Well, I'm still a corny guy
That
now,
wasn't
but
corny. Oh, where did you go?
Oh my god, I'm so
yeah, I
sorry.
gave you a wallet. I would think I gave you a bag or something. I gave you a wallet.
Yeah, you gave me a wallet. I don't know who's the bag for. Oh, like,
No, no. I
who
thought
did you
I
get?
would give someone a bag instead of a wallet. That was so
Oh,
weird.
you gave me like this blue, light blue. So I hope you remember because you know.
I
Okay,
remember
who
the
else?
letters though.
Oh yeah, I remember the letters. The post-it notes were like a thing back then, guys. Like the passing
Yeah,
of
it
the
was
post-it
such a
notes.
thing back then. Yeah,
Now I don't know. The kids are different this time.
the kids.
The kids,
Are we that
yes.
old already?
I
We
don't
can call
know. Do
people
you
younger
feel?
than us the kids.
Do you feel
I
old,
mean,
guys? I think
We're the
I
drunk
pray.
titos and titas at the
yeah.
Oh
party
man,
already.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
nearing that
yeah.
age.
I mean, if you're not doing like the fad right now, I think we are older than the kids now.
I think. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Like,
guess so.
do
But
you
I
guys
think
even know like
Rayan is
disco
the.
girls and e-girls? And I'm just hearing this
Oh
all over
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
internet. It's crazy.
Well, you gotta try to
No one-
keep up, Gabe.
I mean,
Or else.
I'd rather be
Oh.
old than do what they're doing right now. Because
Oh yeah, you don't have to do whatever they're doing, but can you imagine us being like, "Hey, can you teach me how to do this app? Because I don't know how to enter." Like,
I know, right?
how? Oh gosh, I'm patient with like teaching the folks with that, but then I can't imagine myself being that. You know?
No,
You think we're-
I can never imagine me being patient. It might seem that
Being
I'm patient,
patient.
but sometimes I'm not. Crazy.
Okay, fine.
I think
So just-
the most recent thing that the most recent fad that I did was the dab. So how long was that?
Oh my gosh, that was like 2017, I think.
Yeah, so I'm 2017, so I'm fine with that.
Oh
guys
yeah,
don't.
yeah, it's fine. I don't know what trends are in like
Yeah,
with regards
right.
to
TikTok.
the.
TikTok.
Yeah, right.
What's on TikTok?
I
Oh
bet
my
you got
That's
a
the trend
TikTok
right
account, don't you?
now.
I haven't. Why? What's your view on TikTok? Like it's the quarantine thing, right?
Oh god, if we're going to talk
It's the
about
one that's
TikTok,
trending right. Okay, let's talk about
this is
TikTok.
gonna be so long.
Wait, we're
Alright.
gonna talk about TikTok on YouTube.
Alright.
That's
What's
crazy.
on TikTok,
Okay.
Heather?
Wait,
Is it
before
trending,
wait,
right?
wait. It seems like you're
Okay.
getting away with the question though. We still
What
asked you
question? What
about
was
the
the question?
relationship part. Like, you just
Oh yeah.
right. So, do you have like thing? Someone you know
Gabe's-
special and stuff.
What?
Oh, for me?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
thought-
yeah.
No, guys.
Right.
This video called me single.
So guys, so for those who's listening,
There you have it.
there you have
Yeah,
it. Heather
The
opened.
title of the video.
Heather opened the window.
Heather's single. The
Right.
title of the video. you
Right.
know. And then me crying on the thumbnail.
Right, but for you know the entire years of being away from one another, no one really was.
Well, of course, like things here
Right.
and there.
I
What?
remember when we were talking through WhatsApp. I remember one time you told me
Okay.
that there was this older guy who liked you. That's just as far as I remember. Like, but you didn't like the
Oh
guy.
my gosh.
I just remember it was such a funny thing. It's like an older guy
You
trying to
have
court you.
Gabe. You have to. Yeah, but you have to remember because I don't want to say the details. Like
Right? No, yeah,
with
yeah.
with the twist with it.
I still do
no?
remember, yeah, but I just remember the older guy.
Yeah, like way old guys. So, well, basically, if you're like homeschooled like me, you don't get to meet like people
Right.
my age or whoever, you know. It's just like that those old guys, and those old guys were usually like married or whatever. So, like definitely not going that route. But yeah, single as a Pringle, you guys.
Nothing to be ashamed of, though. You know.
Of
Single
course,
means
I'm not
works.
ashamed of it.
Right. So going back to the topic, social media.
TikTok.
and TikTok, right?
Yeah.
So we heard that
no.
you're
What's your
a
view though? What's your view on TikTok?
right. Okay.
We're gonna start with that.
Yeah.
Wait, what was your question, Rayan? You had a
Yeah.
question before.
I'm just gonna follow up with that one, but yeah, this is a good.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, hold on. Well, for me, it depends. There has like TikTok things, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There are cool stuff in there. As well as like you can find, I think you can find cringy stuff and everywhere, right? Like it just depends on the person. Like no offense, but then like you can make YouTube interesting, TikTok interesting, Instagram interesting, and I have nothing against TikTok. I think it depends on the video. Yeah, I think that's the best answer. What do you guys like have in mind when it comes to TikTok?
Right.
Wait, what TikToks have you seen though? Like cringy ones?
Not
I think
really.
It's cringy ones.
I've seen good ones and cringy ones.
I've seen two.
Yeah. Really?
Like every time I hear
I'm not
TikTok,
on it.
Renegade, yung Renegade,
Oh my gosh.
and then
The
there's this
Weeknd.
one by
Fine.
The Weeknd, Jason Derulo song.
Yeah. Okay,
Step.
you're on point.
Although
I mean, I'm not on it right now. Like I'm more on of like Instagram, but Instagram is like I just took a break off. If you guys follow me.
Yeah, we do actually.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
And-
the post was like I had like a mental break,
Right.
a mental health day break or whatever. Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's-
damn. We actually talked about parts of mental health and depression
Mental health is
lately.
important, guys.
Right.
I think that's important. Like staying away from social media from time
Social
to time.
media detox.
Yeah,
Good for your mental health as well. Yeah, I
I
haven't been on
agree.
Twitter for it's gonna be 2 years now. So
I don't have a
back.
Twitter. I can remember. Like, are you still Facebook really? So what you're using like what platform? Like
I'm just
Instagram?
on
Friendster,
Instagram, yeah,
Friendster, Gabe's
Most
using
of my pictures.
Friendster.
MySpace. Sometimes I go to my
Friendster.
MySpace page.
Tumblr, hey, you guys remember
Yes, still
Tumblr?
follow-
Oh
yeah.
my
Oh,
gosh.
dude.
Tumblr. I can't remember my password on that though.
Can't
It's still
remember my
ongoing,
account.
right?
Full of
I can't
porn
I think so.
stuffs.
Poppy.
What?
Swear.
Whoa.
Oh, okay,
Not
okay.
me,
Oh,
not
you
me.
want to? All right.
What are you talking
All
about,
right.
Alan?
That's
Oh,
not me.
Gabe.
It's not
I
me.
don't even. What are you saying, man?
Right.
Oh, you guys. But yeah, I think it's productive because sometimes you think like relaxing during this wait, did you like hear about the pressure of being productive during quarantine? Like it's been a debate
yeah.
online.
Yeah.
Like you have to do something, you have to learn something, you have
Right.
to do this and that. Like okay, I'm like it's fine. Like I love that idea of like just discovering yourself and
Yeah.
discovering what you can do more and everything. I mean, I'm up for it, but I think relaxing and just taking a break from everything is productivity as well, but
Yeah.
it's on the category of mental health care productivity, you know?
Right. And it's not
So it's
for
kinda like-
everyone. Like not everyone
Yeah.
can do the grind always. Right?
Exactly. Or the
I mean,
whoa
taking care
or
of yourself
whatever.
is
Yeah,
just
yeah,
as
yeah.
productive as
True.
doing other stuff. So.
Exactly. So yeah, that's really healthy. I just hope like the internet would be a safer place. Like there are parts of the internet that are safe, but then the pressure from the kids these days, you know, the kids again, it's just way off. Like it's so
Those
sad
kids.
to hear.
Right. It's,
Those kids.
It's good that you brought that up because my view and my perspective on TikTok is really kind of really cringy and kind of
Yeah.
and every time I see kids do those challenges and stuff, it's just that I don't go against it. It's just that the content is really just more on flashy, just showing off
Oh,
their
yeah.
bodies and stuff like that, and I don't really appreciate coming from a dancer perspective. You can see if someone has the talent and someone hasn't, and it's not that I'm shaming those who doesn't have the talent. I mean, it's just that they're just making fun of the art scene of it.
Yeah.
It's just
I get it.
No, but I think
Yeah, I get
also,
it.
yeah,
I get it.
TikTok is for me, in my perspective. I don't think TikTok is that great of a place, especially for kids these days. Because if you don't know who, I'm not, I'm not ashamed to know about this information, but like the number one TikToker right now, like Charlie, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but
Charlie
Oh, I don't
Puth.
know.
she's Charlie. And then like she's getting hate. She has like 50 plus, I think, million
Wow.
subscribers on TikTok. Yeah, and she's like getting hate every day from not only from kids, even from grown men. Like it's and she's like what, 16 years old.
Why
So
though?
Seriously?
I'm
Like
not
why?
really surprised why there are a lot of more depressed kids now than before.
Oh man, yeah,
No, no,
talk
no.
Social
about
But
media
that.
is just,
I mean, for the sake of our listeners, why are they like
That's true.
hate shaming her or what?
oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
No, they're just hating her because of her body, which
Oh, right. Okay.
shouldn't
That's
really even be a
crazy.
problem. I mean, you're hating on a 16-year-old
Oh, I'm so
for
sorry.
their
Oh
body. I
man.
mean, they're
Interruption.
saying she's fat and stuff like that. You know,
Serious? Oh,
I
that's so. Oh,
feel
sorry.
Oh,
like
so sorry. It's
like
just you know.
people who do that is just as ashamed of themselves, because she's in no way, she's not fat or anything like that. You just want to
Yeah, yeah.
bring her day down, but she doesn't. Honestly, I in my opinion, I don't think she knows how to handle that, especially since she's 16 years old, because she just keeps on replying towards the haters. So
Oh man. Are
it's
you
just,
serious?
yeah.
Oh
When
man, that's
I
that's
watch TikTok news on my free time. So.
Damn.
It was a joke, guys. Come on.
which is every time.
Right. So
Where's
I
Where's
wanted
Alan?
sorry I wanted to ask, you're growing a YouTube channel, right, from before?
What do you mean? Oh, hold on. Like you subscribe to my second account, but I
How
have
many
this
accounts do you have? I only know
two.
one
Just
account.
two. Just two. No, do you even know what account? I didn't
Yeah.
even. Are you serious? Okay, so anyway, I have this like a Heather's. I can't remember. Heather's camera roll where it is like just storage. So you subscribe to my storage channel, the
Right.
main channel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
the one
do
I
that
saw.
thing just because like I just wanna keep storage of the random videos that I'm sure are gonna be important to me in the future.
Right.
And like looking back, just like it pumps up kicks, you guys. If you didn't upload it on YouTube, you're not gonna be able to watch it. No
Uh,
one's gonna be able to watch it anymore.
who who
That's
have it?
why I have this storage. I'd like to call it storage channel. That's why. And
Right.
then you sub to that.
I mean, you do covers, right? I watch your covers, so
Yeah.
she does
Oh
covers, guys.
man.
Come on,
I
watch it.
I do
I
covers.
watched it. I watched
I
your cover.
actually. You did? Oh my gosh, that's
I like
embarrassing. I'm gonna take it down
it.
right now. Hold on. No. Like I just remembered like I filmed a get ready like video a while ago, a vlog or whatever. Yeah, so I've been like holding the content thing. That's what the consistency is such a problem for content
Right.
creators. Like honestly,
Definitely.
because you want to take a break, but then if you take a break, you enjoy the break.
Right, because
Yeah.
the most like problems that beginner YouTubers are really facing right now is not just really the consistency, but you know, thinking of the views, or like having
Oh
to
yeah.
find like fulfillment from having higher views. That's
Yeah,
something
like
as well.
and on Instagram, I noticed if I don't post, like people want you to acknowledge that you didn't post. So you gotta say like, hey, guys,
Right.
on your next
Right.
post that you didn't post because of this and that. Or I don't want to say anything like negatively with some of my Instagram followers, but they can be aggressive sometimes, guys.
Right.
They can yeah. People, it's just different.
Those
You know? You just
kids.
yeah, those kids, man. Oh, first world problem. But yeah. It's just media is taking over and technology is taking over. We gotta
Right.
accept that, but we gotta appreciate the old times as well. I'm so thankful for the childhood that I had, you know,
Yeah.
with less
Where
technology. Like,
Definitely,
we
for
can play
sure.
outside, instead of just
yeah,
looking at
it's
the
just
screen.
exactly, and it's just like Tumblr, I think, back then.
Right.
Yeah.
So, speaking of childhood, like how is your family right now? Are you all doing good there, or you know?
Oh yeah. I'm with my family right now, except for my little brother. He is in
Mark.
Philippines. So, yeah, Mark.
Mark. Shout out,
All
Mark.
grown up.
Mark.
I'm Mark.
Yeah, I mean the childhood and in Naman, everything's fun, everything's just simple and peaceful. My we're still in that same pace. I guess it's just more of like using technology because of quarantine. Like my parents learned Zoom because of the services that they do here of the group chats or the group whatever. So basically, yeah, just adapting to the technology in order to communicate with another group or whatever. So that's the change. But
Right.
otherwise, like everything's still like traditional because I have traditional parents, I'd like to say. but but I love that because it's simple, it's peaceful, it's fun. So it's great. I think like I know okay, I have a question for you guys.
So,
You know this family channels on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what
yeah,
if your
yeah.
parents what if your parents run a family YouTube
Oh,
channel?
damn.
What do you think you would feel like
That
about
would
that?
be interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
all I know is because of this quarantine, if my father did a YouTube channel, he's just gonna be
Are
talking
you
about
s-
Korean
are you
drama.
serious?
yeah. Korean drama all
That's
the
so
way.
cute.
Yung
Oh
literal
my
na
god.
kinain ng Korean drama.
Oh gosh.
I hope my dad's not watching this.
It's eating up Philippines, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
stay away from that. I stay away from that. But with quarantine productivity, I try to do my best to contribute to that, like with the aspect that will enhance who I am or who I am, who I want, like what I want, such as like I baked on Friday again, like pandesal, the Filipino bread. I don't know if you saw that, guys,
Ube
but
cheese.
nah, no, it's gonna upgrade to the cheese next week, so it's
Ah,
fine.
alright. We'll wait for
One
that.
step at a time, Alan. Come
Yeah,
on.
well, yeah,
Send a sample. Send a sample. I believe in
sure, sure,
Heather.
sure.
She can go straight to the
straight
ube
to the
cheese
pond,
trend.
straight to the ube cheese pandesal. Yeah, everyone's been sending the suggestion of the ube cheese pandesal, but I don't know. Like, do you have the ingredients here in Oman? That's the biggest question. Anyway, but yeah, I tried to bake. Um, I love baking before quarantine. I think everything that I did before quarantine, I'm still doing it. I'm just doing it more. So yeah, anyway, I colored my hair last Friday. Um, it wasn't supposed to be dark gray, guys.
Okay.
I was supposed to talk to you with like a blonde ombre hair, but then I went crazy and just
Damn.
wanted dark hair.
It
Yeah.
suits you. It's fine.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, I went on
Mine
a
is
hair
red.
coloring craze, 2018. I went on a like crazy hair coloring year.
Right.
Like yeah, all the colors. I didn't post those. I think I'm not sure. Like red, orange, yellow, green, like blue, purple, pink, peach, gray.
Damn. Right. So, talking about the future, what is the future looking like for Heather?
Oh man. I think it's gonna be media related. Like I hope to find some work. I'm not sure if it's radio or what. Oh, by the way, I met the DJ, the radio presenter in High FM, guys. He's such a cool guy.
I saw that. You I think you posted like a
You
story
saw
about it.
a story about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
I
freaking
saw
out,
that.
you
That was so
guys.
awesome.
He was awesome. Like shout out to you, Mr. Chris Burks. I don't think you're watching, but shout out to you. I had that opportunity, and then it was um after the. Can I share something
Sure,
about
sure.
that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So like I had this moment that I wasn't sure, right? As I was saying a while ago, I wasn't sure of what I wanted to do. And then when I went on there, he gave me a tour. He showed me how the shows went and everything. That's such a great thing for him to do. I had this 1,000% sure feeling that okay, like whoa, I'm interested in this and I think I can commit to this because I have a problem committing to things long term. Hence the hair coloring craze. So when I went on there and then I saw the things, the studio, how everything's going on. I was sure, like I wanted to do this and everything. So yeah, that was great. So he was amazing because he was just so chill, and I was just like I was talking to him, but then I was like so fluttered and I was so like giddy because I've been like hearing him a long time in the radio. So like I think that's my advice to like kids who don't know what they want is to just like explore while you can, and if you can get internship and try it out, that's a great thing. If you can get like tours free, like don't expect that they would get you like working up in there or whatever. Like it's still a great opportunity. So try to get that and try to explore things until you're definitely like sure. Like are you guys like sure you want to be a nurse or you want to be the designer or whatever?
Actually,
It's
just
such a hard
talked
topic,
about
guys.
that, yeah. Did we talk about that on the podcast? the
Not
last
yet,
few
not yet.
episodes? I feel
It's-
like we talked about this before.
Right.
So it's like,
I don't
go
know. I don't really remember, but I just remembered like sharing what are we now, like what changed. Right from episode 1 we had the title then and now. So what we were back in high school and where we are right now. And I don't know, we just never talked about, the future and stuff like that. And now that we were hanging out more often than we had a glimpse of this kind of conversation with Alan, where he's going to Canada and stuff like that. Like
Oh man.
I think it
Congrats,
was last
man.
night. We were talking about parang dati lang we're just just hanging out as playing games,
Yeah.
and now we're actually going on our
Talking
separate
about
lives
our
again.
future.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Man,
So
that's deep. I feel old.
See, and,
Right.
and I just want to say, like, girls think us guys we talk about shallow stuff. When guys get together, we either do Bible studies or we talk about the
Oh,
future. So
yeah, yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
100%.
Those Bible studies, of
Right.
course.
Yes.
Yeah. I heard of that. So
no, it's crazy. I think I remember Alan saying that if you weren't a nurse, you were supposed to be a rock star. I can't remember exactly.
rock star.
What was
Mm.
that?
That's cool.
Pop star,
Pops.
Miley Cyrus level.
Oh man, Alan, you should continue that. We need a new Miley Cyrus.
Definitely a new Hannah Montana. Fits you. I just thought of this as a get together.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rekindling.
Oh wait, did you assign
Sort of
like Gabe
sorts.
to host this thing today?
Well,
I did a really bad job, guys. It's
No,
it's
no,
supposed to
no.
be ground up
It
with
was-
Ian Viernes, guys. So that's Ian Viernes.
no, no, no. Okay, okay. Let me
Like
just.
and subscribe.
So I'm sorry, I did a bad job.
No, no, no. It's a good thing. Okay, let me just make
No,
things
no,
clear
no.
for our listeners and viewers, maybe, and you, of course, our guest, Heather.
We're on Spotify.
Right, and we're on Anchor.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a pleasure.
you should definitely check that out. Anyway, okay, so we started the podcast like in a good way. Like everyone was hyped up, and everyone was just the conversation was just flowing and stuff like that. And then when we reached episode 2, we were just kind of a lost of what topics to talk about and stuff like that. And then I realized my mistake in starting this kind of podcast wherein we didn't define what is the podcast about and why is it called ground up. And by the way, I don't know why no one's asking why people call me Ian now and not Rayan. I
Oh
don't,
my god.
right, so
What? Why are you called?
Wait, we are called
why is
Ian?
he called Ian?
You're
yeah. What the
I
fucking ass.
didn't realize.
But yeah,
I wanna know.
right. So the definition of this podcast is really just starting from the ground up. I'm not gonna take full credit for the name ground up, because if you just look it up, you could just see Matt Diavela. He's just my idol for this podcast, and I was actually inspired to make this in a way where it's on a level of starters and stuff like that. And then I figured that it's a good thing. It's maybe imitating him is not really that bad. At the same time,
Yeah.
I'm trying to explore things like improving my English. If you see my YouTube video, I'm actually vlogging now. I'm on episode 3. So if you
Oh yeah.
check that out. Links are on the description.
Like and subscribe.
Very
Yeah,
productive.
Right.
Yeah, subscribe.
Right. So every day we talked about productivity, but I don't think we have the enough time to talk about productivity and stuff. Maybe in the next time or next time or when we meet again.
Oh, just talk,
Um,
even if it's not the podcast. We
right,
should all get together again.
right.
Oh
And
yeah.
the definition of the podcast is just starting from the ground up and just hanging out, reconnecting with friends, and especially right now everyone's getting laid off and being at home, stuck at home, and just spending more time online. So I think it's the best time to reconnect with high school batchmates, perhaps, and your
Exactly.
friends as well, and maybe have them showcase their talents, their thoughts, their knowledges, experiences, and stuff like that. And then, okay, for the last one, Ian, I changed my name in a way because I figured I really I wanted to make a name for myself. So ideally, I wanted to show because at that time when I started college here in Baguio, I was kind of a loss. Like everyone was in college in Manila, and everyone was being crazy and stuff. Like everyone Dalasal, UST. I feel like I'm out of place. So I tried to make a name by starting to make stuff, and then yeah, it's just that I changed it. I mean, Ian is still in the name, right?
It's still in
Yeah,
radar.
yeah.
I was just thinking about
I
it.
thought it
just
was
that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just that. And then I figured Ian is not really, suitable in my case because Ian could be, in a guy who is, buffed and maybe what the hell? Yung kalbo, what do you call it? Bald, yeah,
Bald?
right.
Bald.
Yeah, a bald, buff guy like Ian Gabriel. Shout out, by the way. I don't know where you are. I hope you're doing okay. And yeah, it's just that. So
We were really
Ian suits
excited
you, I
to
think.
have you here because it's like not only because we haven't talked in a while, but also we know how great of a talker Heather is. So
Right.
getting
Oh, that's so
pointers
nice.
as well. So and the lighting, it's spot on. So I'm gonna take that lighting as well. So if ever have a nice
You can
lighting,
see.
shout out to Heather.
yeah.
Can
Is
you
that
see
a
our
ring light?
Can you see my port? Yeah, it's a ring light, you guys. So
Damn.
come on.
Don't invest in ring lights. I only
Right.
have
Alright,
like a reflector
They have to
right here.
subscribe, you guys, so they can. What's that thing? Is that for sound?
No, it's
No,
a
it's a
reflector.
reflector,
Thing.
it's
Yeah,
for
it's a
photography, so.
low
Oh,
budget.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Wait, I props to you guys with your photography. I see a bunch of things on Instagram and everywhere. It's
Yeah.
so great, you guys. I've always been a frustrated photographer, but yeah, so
It's all
frustrated until.
I mean, there
I
are
believe
tons
it's
of
just a talent,
tutorials in YouTube. I mean, you could just
Hmm.
graduate anytime you want,
Yeah.
right?
All right. I'll do that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've been I watched the podcast, the first one and the second one. You guys are so cute.
Yeah, we're just
Like
doing some
you're
random
doing
stuff.
a good job. You're doing a good job. Like I'm sure
Right.
the viewers
Thanks.
Thanks.
agree with me. Like I don't know. It's just so interesting to see the perspective of other people, just like Rayan told us, with regards quarantine.
Right.
Like everyone's at home. Like it's so refreshing to see that you're not alone in this. Like,
Right.
wait, I want to know. Like, are you with your family, Rayan? Are you with your
No, no,
family,
no,
Gabe or Alan? Are you
okay.
alone? Are you
Good.
guys? What's
Right.
the situation there?
So I'm kind of sharing the same feelings with Alan here. We're alone. I mean I'm with my sister right here. Is just right there. It's just playing.
And your cat?
And my cat. I'm stuck here. I don't really want to go home in province because it's a long way and there's no internet, so there's no point of going there. I can't do work, so I can't teach my students from there. So yeah, Gabe is at home though with his parents.
No,
So
but
you're
yeah,
with your
I'm
family
with
now,
my
you-
family. Yeah, I'm with my family here, and 2 dogs, stuff here. But for the most part, it's not bad. I learned how to play tong. It's because of that, because old timers. So, and
Classic.
I don't know, something about quarantine just turned my dad into a Korean addict, which is not bad. It's not bad in any way. It's just it's it makes me think at night because when we eat sometimes, or when I say good morning to him, he replies, I don't know, anyong and stuff like that.
Anyong.
It's just imagine like a big, he's taller than me. He's like a big ass guy, and he's being all cute.
I met him. It's so cute.
He's like, my dad's
He's
cute.
adorable.
He's a big
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Oh, whatever. So that's funny.
You look.
Like, yes.
Yeah. Okay, and then Alan's alone.
Ano ba? I live alone right now. So
So
same
sad.
setup with Julia.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But I'm flying to Canada. I'll be staying with Mika, my girlfriend. And we're gonna actually share a house with one
Wedding
of my
day.
colleagues previously.
When is the wedding?
Huh?
Well,
Wedding bells?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's my question too.
We
Right.
can never
Will
tell.
Alan blush
We'll
in?
see. We'll see. We'll get there. Eventually, all of us will get there.
Right.
We'll work on it. No need to rush.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like for me, like I just like to say to think for if whether you're with your family or alone, like most of the people alone, they watch like they're on social media more. I think I'm not speaking for everyone, but of course they would appreciate like a few companies and everything. That's why I just want to tell the ones alone in quarantine, like just try to, because it's easy to get depressed, and the mental health state is when you don't have like friends with you physically, or when you don't have the opportunity to go out to distract yourself from all the chaos in your head. It's easy to be depressed, you know. But I just want to tell them like to try to get themselves distracted and use the social medias in a positive side, and try to learn new things about themselves. It's kind of like trying to like being single again. I don't know, I know you guys can relate, but it's kind of like discovering new things about yourself and enhancing and improving things that you already know, so you can be, you know, somewhat better at it. So and just do things that you couldn't, that you wanted to but you couldn't because of work or school or your friends, or maybe if you're in a relationship, maybe your boyfriend or your girlfriend is holding you back to doing this thing or whatever. So just try to do that and distract yourself, and don't forget that there are other people like you, and if you need someone to talk to, you know, we're here. That's what like a lot of people's here, like your family and your friends, I'm sure they're ready to listen to whatever chaos is going on. And so yeah. And
Right.
for us, Gabe, I think if you're with your family, like I personally like take this time to spend with them and bond with them in any small way I can. Like as simple as like eating together and, you know, just chatting away whatever things that you want to say. I don't take that for granted. Like if I'm doing something else, but it's eating time, like besides the food, you know, I'm gonna go there for my family and just bond with them and make sure that they're fine, because they're still working, and they I know it's stressful for them to go home and disinfect everything and take a bath every single time they go out. It's crazy, and disinfect your clothes, you know. Yeah, that's a crazy thing. So just please, if you're with your family, don't take that for granted.
Right.
It's
Definitely.
the exact same sentiments. Actually, I'm not ashamed to say that I've watched a few Korean dramas. Just me and my dad can have some guy time. That's our guy time.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I don't watch Filipino news or whatever. Like, but if they're interested in that, so I have to sit through it and listen to their perspective and their comments, and I just have a great time, you know. So you should continue to do that, Gabe. Like watch some Korean things and all. I mean, everyone's listening to those things. You're not gonna be like, you're not. Yeah.
Right.
I have nothing to say about that. But it makes my dad happy, so
That's gonna be the title of the video, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
Gabe watches.
Definitely.
No, Ryan's gonna have so much views for this third episode because you're here.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
definitely.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
crazy.
we have a popular
Heather is the
YouTuber with
clickbait
us.
right here.
Yes.
It's just you
Heather's
put
the
Heather
clickbait
there,
right
and then
Oh gosh.
that's a
You
500
guys are
views right
crazy.
there. Like you have a 5,000 followers in Instagram. Like
Oh,
what's
hey,
this?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did
guys.
not even notice
This is
that.
this is crazy.
Crazy.
Like damn.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think
a ton of followers right there.
Oh,
But
that's good. Yeah,
yeah,
anyway,
that's-
right. I'm so sorry
Thank you so much,
to
Rayan. I just
cut this off, but we're
Okay.
really running out of time. I don't wanna,
Oh,
cut our conversation short, but we just have to wrap up for a bit. Anyway, we can still
Alright.
have you in
Well,
the
since we have this
podcast.
already, we can talk a lot of
Right.
a lot more. We have Discord, we have Zoom. I don't know if
Yeah.
Skype's still a thing, but we have
Is
that
it?
too.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't.
I think it's still a thing.
Right. And
FaceTime, everything.
yes. And yeah, just to summarize
Just
everything
trying
that
to
we
copy.
have here again
Okay,
is
yeah, yeah.
Heather May Sibarion.
Wow, full name.
Ra-
Nice.
Round of
Wow, full
applause.
name. What? Where's our full name,
Yay,
Brian?
thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay, we have
Say
here
our full
Thank you
name.
for having me,
Gabriel
guys.
Ramon Jarlego, and we have.
Middle initial, man.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Remake.
Call me Gabe.
Remake,
That's fine.
remake,
Call
yes.
me Gabe.
And we have Alan, the trash. Just kidding. We have Alan Steven Minoza in the house, and of course your host, Ian Viernes. And thank you for listening to us and viewing this, somewhat crazy
For taking the
podcast.
time.
Right.
Thank
And
you,
I hope-
Heather.
So much.
I hope you're still here with us. Just to wrap up, we had here, we talked
Thank you,
about
guys.
being Heather being a manager and a secretary, and we talked about TikTok and social media relationships, past and new relationships, and we have here depression and productivity, and how is the future for us, how would check out that amazing advice that Heather gave us a while ago. We have here an
That's
advice
so cool.
for
Thanks, guys.
individuals and people who are with their families. I hope you check that out. And links are on the description below if you wanted to follow Heather. Links
Yes,
are just
please.
down. And of course, we have here my co-host Gabe Jarlego and Allan Minoza. And hoping to see you guys again. Let us know your comments and suggestions. What else? Did I
Heather's
miss?
followers on Instagram is gonna,
Right.
is gonna
Right.
skyrocket right now.
Right.
So-
Hopefully though.
If
I
it
send
skyrockets,
them,
you know who to
guys.
thank.
Oh my gosh.
Your boys got you.
crazy.
Your
Thanks,
boys
guys.
got you. All right.
Yeah, I got you.
So we have to say our goodbyes or somewhat. I
Alright.
don't know
Right,
how.
but see you next time.
Yeah, but see you next time. All right. See you. in
Thank
the
you
next
so
one.
much for having me, guys. I had such a
Definitely.
blast.
Thank you,
It
Heather.
was so
Same
nice to
here.
see you
Anytime.
guys.
Anytime.
Talk more. Take care.
Bye.
Peace out.